I forgot what I was going to say, which is always great. When you finally have time to film a video and you sit down and you forget completely what you were going to say. Yeah. Why would someone choose to put their life on show? Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming for you a video that is a little bit different. Maybe some of you might find it fascinating, maybe some of you will find it boring. We're gonna film it. Why did I start a YouTube channel? And let me just say that it's a lot more work than you think it is. There's a lot of editing, there's a lot of filming, there's a lot of making sure that you've got the right light, there's a lot of just awkwardness with you talking to yourself while there's other people in the house, and it's just... So that aside, it is my hope today that you find this encouraging and that you're able to take this away and apply it to something in your life, not just YouTube. This is all about growth and all about change in our lives. So I hope you continue watching and I hope you find it useful. Wrote down a few ideas of why I even started one and how it's actually helped me in my life. Hopefully it's helped other people as well. Decided it was to get better, do better, to be better, and to make a change. Because honestly, I was bored out of my mind in the pandemic. I needed something to do with my time and something to do with my mind, and it takes up a lot of time and a lot of your mind. So there you go. That's why I started it. I started it right in the midst of when everyone was starting to stay home or was scared, and I just needed something to do. And now I have even less time. Another reason I started a YouTube channel is because it is incredibly creative. You don't realize how creative it can be, and it's like a creative outlet from my life, and I really enjoy it. If you're not enjoying it, don't do it. When things line up, it can be even beautiful. So that's something that I didn't realize I would actually really enjoy about YouTube, is the creative aspect of it. To get better was my illness. So if you notice, my first video was actually about my adrenal insufficiency and how I came to that diagnosis. And it was a really, really long journey, and YouTube played a huge part in that journey of me getting better. I wanted to reach out to those people who have something medically wrong with them, who are not getting answers from doctors, who have given up or lost hope or just think they're crazy when they're not. There's something clearly wrong with them and the doctors just have not done their job or can't see it, or it's not common and they don't fit into the box. I found it so helpful when I was searching on the internet for hours and hours to find answers, and to just click on a video with someone who had the same symptoms as me, and I was able to go to the doctors then and say, I think I have this, test me for it, and I get my answers. So YouTube has been integral to my health and my life. I wanted to join this community where we're helping each other find those answers and ultimately get a diagnosis so we can get the help that we need. I wanted to be an encouragement to other people and to point them to God and the hope that I have found in Him and how He's pulled me through so many things that I thought I couldn't be pulled through. Is to do better, to actually be accountable to making our lives better as a family, being more organized, taking care of ourselves. I wanted to be accountable towards actually getting better and progressing and becoming better as a human being. Even if I don't have that many followers, even if I don't have that many views, even just applying myself to making a video on organization or on beauty or on health, it's spurred me on to research more, and it's spurred me on towards actually pulling through with that and make a change. So all of that comes into helping people better their lives as well. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. And that's really how I've applied my YouTube channel, is not being the best. I don't think I'm particularly special. I don't think I'm particularly beautiful. I don't think I'm better than the next person. Anything that I put out there. But if I can do lots of little things in a great way, doesn't that amount to greatness? There's always this anxiety in the back of my head, or this feeling that people are going to think that I think I'm all that, and I don't think I'm special or anything. I wanted to reach out to other mothers who feel lonely at home, who feel isolated, who feel like they're not doing it right. Anything that motherhood has taught me is that there's no way to do it. It's just, you just do it. Another reason I started this YouTube channel was I wanted to deal with my fear of failure, rejection, and fear of criticism. I could not take criticism at all. Even the slightest negative word would set me off. And it's just, you can't live like that, because there are critical people in the world everywhere. And I've learned to deal with it and not to take it personally, but to always reflect on it like for growth, to get better. Because it's really, really hard to put yourself out there. It's really hard to put yourself out in front of everyone and say, this is me, this is how I live, this is what I do. It's made me less fearful of people and just live my life. It's kind of put that fear at ease, like people don't actually care that much about what you're doing. I have this thing, a social anxiety, where I constantly analyze what people are thinking of me, and that is so not healthy. And I need to get over that. It's held me back in so many things. So YouTube was kind of like a kick in the butt. And since starting this YouTube channel, that's actually stopped. Anxious thoughts that were lies in my head have actually stopped, because I've been able to see myself the way that other people see me and realize that it's not that bad. It just doesn't matter anymore. I don't know why that voice has stopped, but YouTube has forced me to just forget that and push it aside. So it's just gone. I've spent my entire life starting things and not finishing them. Oh, it's a little bit hard, so I suck, so I'm just gonna quit. I've quit everything I've started. I am a quitter. By nature, I'm a quitter, because if I'm not perfect at something from the get-go, it's like, well, I'm not good at this, don't waste my time. You're not gonna get better if you quit. It's okay to suck at something. It's okay to be terrible at something. Like, why are we so afraid of sucking? It's okay to suck. It is okay to be terrible at something and to start from somewhere and learn something new and be out of my comfort zone and grow as a person. And I do get those doubts in my head, and who knows, maybe I'll suck in another year or so, maybe then I'll quit. At least I know that I would have given it a really, really good shot. Do you feel the discouragement from YouTube? You just have to keep doing it. You just have to keep moving forward. If something doesn't work or half your video gets cut off, you just have to move forward and just go, okay, that happened, that sucked. People are gonna think that sucked, but it's okay, because it's okay to suck. You just gotta keep pushing through it. I just find YouTube incredibly inspirational, and it gives us almost a window into other people's lives and how they do things. And you can apply things to your life that you never would have thought of doing before. We're all different, we're all unique, and I believe we can learn so much from each other. We can learn to deal with difficulties that are common between us, and we can learn to adapt to life, because life is so hard. We are constantly learning people. We've never fully arrived. We will grow and grow and grow and grow, and that's the beautiful thing about life, is that you always can get better. There's so many different ways to do things. There's so many ways to live this life, and there's so many ways to cope with life. And I'm just showing a few of them of how I cope with life. So I wanted to be a part of that, and I wanted to inspire others. I wanted to be a help to people. I wanted to be an encouragement. I wanted to spur people on to want to be better. And it can be incredibly discouraging as well. Your success is very, very slow, and it's measured by numbers. I know that if I push through this, I will be able to reach some people who maybe wouldn't have been reached or heard. So I want to encourage you to do something that you're afraid of, to push yourself out of your comfort zone, and to suck. It's all about growth and getting better and moving towards the kind of person that you want to be. So, thank you so much for watching. See what I mean? It's hard.